Good morning, everyone. This is Dr. Farzana Shakil Ali from DigiNurture, the educational app. On behalf of DigiNurture, I warmly welcome Holy Child School, Ghaziabad, St. Mary's Convent School, Shastri Nagar, Ghaziabad, St. Joseph Academy, Mariam Nagar, Ghaziabad, and St. Mary's Convent School, Mariam Nagar, Ghaziabad, to today's webinar. Being the host, I heartily welcome the principals of these respective schools, Sister Shiny, Sister Julie Joseph, Father Peter, and Sister Ansi Akin to today's wonderful webinar, which is all about health. I also welcome the teachers, students, and parents from all these four esteemed institutions to our webinar today. It is believed that if we could have but one generation of properly born, trained, educated, and healthy children, 1,000 other problems of the world would vanish. And encouraging children to live healthy lifestyle is something we personally believe in. So before we begin our today's webinar, let's seek Lord's blessings. Lord of victory, we pray that you would make us victorious in developing lifelong habits that promote good health and help us overcome habits that harm our health, such as overeating, smoking, drinking, or being too sedentary. Help us cultivate good habits such as exercising, eating plenty of healthy vegetables and fruits, and limiting the consumption of unhealthy foods. May the godly virtues of self control and discipline keep us on the right track. Lord, we seek your blessings for the entire humankind. Bless all of us with good health, good thoughts, strength to face life, and with a peaceful mind. Amen. Since last March 2020, we all are undergoing a very different and unprecedented situation, that is lockdown, and that is all due to COVID-19 spread. Now, what it has led to, though it has affected each and every one of us, and kudos to our teachers who changed their teaching styles overnight for the benefit of our children. But though everything came back to slightly normal once this lockdown was taken off in different areas for different duration of hours, but the worst affected are our children who are still confined to the four walls of their homes, and they are spending much time on screen. So with this lack of physical activity, as less physical activity otherwise also impacts health adversely, but this lockdown, which has brought in this change in their lifestyle and made them lot more sedentary, I must say, and lazy, has added kilos to their weight, which is not at all good for children. And it's leading to hypertension, diabetes, insulin resistance, and whatnot in these young children of this generation. So, to address all these issues, today we have with us Dr. Abhijit Banerjee as our resource person. Dr. Abhijit Banerjee has over 15 years of rich experience in research, academics, education, and career counseling. He is a corporate trainer as well as a CBSE resource person and master trainer. Dr. Abhijit Banerjee is a national awardee for education transformation, He also holds many recognitions and awards like Best Career Counselor of Uttar Pradesh, Emerging Leader Award, and Best School Career Consultant of Uttar Pradesh. We welcome you, Dr. Abhijit Banerjee.
Thank you, Farzana ma'am.
Before we begin our today's webinar, I would request Sister Julie first to address the parents of her school just for 2 minutes. Sister, over to you, sister. You can unmute yourself.
So, good morning to all. I hope I am audible.
Yeah, very
Yeah,
much.
thank you. It's indeed a great pleasure for me to welcome our dear parents who are the first role models and our students who are full of enthusiasm, imagination, and curiosity, and also our teachers who are the guiding force of our students and the true nation builders. It's an exciting venture for all of us. And I'm sure that Dr. Abjit is going to give us a lot of inputs. And at the end of this webinar, we are all going to tell congratulations to you. And I
Thank you,
hope
sister.
this
Thank you.
topic, very aptly chosen, the topic that is pandemic lockdown and obesity, is very essential today for our students and parents. To enlighten us, you have come. I'm very happy for you. And I wish all our parents and all the participants a very exciting time, a profitable time, and I'm sure that all of us are going to benefit from it. Wish you all the best and have a wonderful time and enjoy this webinar.
Thank you,
Thank you.
sister. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Julie. I would now request Father Peter to address the parents of his school. Father Peter, over to you.
A very good morning to all of you present here. Dear parents, this is a golden opportunity for you to address your problems, especially the problems connected with studies, especially students facing, parents facing. Very often when you come to the office, you say that you badly in need of seminar like this, webinar like this to address your problems. And today you have the golden opportunity to participate and ask, discuss, and find solutions for your problems, especially for the studies of your wards. So I congratulate the organizers. I also congratulate the persons who are behind the curtain to organize such a seminar for our parents. I wish all the parents and the teachers of our school a pleasant time and a fruitful discussion and a fruitful time with the resource person. All the best for the organizers. Thank you.
Thank you, Father Peter. I would now request Sister from St. Mary's Convent School, Mariam Nagar, to address her parents. Over to you, Sister.
Okay. Respected Father Peter, Principal of St. Joseph Academy, Reverend Sister Julie Joseph, Principal of St. Mary's Convent School, Ghaziabad, our mentor on panel, Dr. Abji, organizer of this webinar, all my loving teachers, parents, and children. Good morning to all. It's a glorious moment to extend my heartfelt welcome to all on behalf of all the principals and very especially St. Mary's Convent School, Mariam Nagar. We are living in a strange times, strange, unseen, and unheard of. We are living always, we are facing lots of problems. The pandemic crisis has changed the global world already. It has changed the lifestyles, the way we think, the way we feel, the way we perceive things. It has changed us as never before. My dear loving parents and children, today we are gathered here to discuss and understand about the impact of lockdown on physical health and mental well-being of the children. So now let's try to understand the impact of lockdown on the life of children through this class. Dear parents and children, in tough time like this, it can be difficult to find hope. But let me assure you one thing, we shall overcome one day. Let's pray and wait for the day. Dear children, please be in regular touch with your teachers, your mentors who are assigned for you. I'm sure your teachers are in touch with you and talking to you. Feel free to contact them whenever you feel the need. No doubt, sitting at home for a long time must be frustrating for you and making you impatient. Never mind, it might lead you to discover some exciting talent within yourself. We are concerned about each one of you and missing you all. Do enjoy your online classes. Be in touch with your principal, teachers. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sister. And now, one announcement I would like to make. Some school has shared StreamYard link with their children, I think, and that is continuously disturbing this live studio. So I would request, I think, Holy Child School, if they can inform their parents to use YouTube link instead of StreamYard. StreamYard is only for the principals and organizers. So, with this request, over to you, Dr. Abhijit. We look forward to an enriching session from you. Over to
Thank you,
you.
ma'am. Thank you once again. It's always been an honor to hear from you. I thank everyone who all joined us on this session. I welcome respected parents and my dear students. I hope you are all safe and comfortable and your near and dear ones are doing well. Yes, obesity is a great problem. It is very important that parents give a proper attention to their children, eating habits, and weight for their overall well being. The primary cause of overweight or obesity is young children is similar to adults. Childhood obesity is increasing at alarming rates and is a matter of concern. So, without taking any more time, let's start our presentation. Pandemic lockdown and child obesity. What is the objective of this session? What is the why we are over here today? Why we are taking this topic? Because your safety and your health and your wellness is first concerned in the time of lockdown. So this is the major concern why we are over here. And with this presentation, what will be focusing in this presentation? The impact of the lockdown on physical health of the children. Yes, every day we are under lockdown, we are under home. There's a lot of stress, lot of anxiety. So we need to cover all these things. Second, the physical activities. Third, the impact of overall health and well-being, because it's not about the health and well-being of our students, it's a health and well-being of our parents, of our teachers, and everyone who are here to listen to this presentation. Definitely, our lifestyle have completely changed. Last 19 to 20 months, we are under tremendous pressure. We have never faced these type of situation in our life. So the lifestyle have been changed. Yes, we are more on screen time. We are more on TV. We are more on laptops, on different areas. The screen time have increased. And this time, parenting is very much important. So we'll be talking about these in this presentation. Myself, Dr. Abhijit Banerjee, and you will find if you have any question, you can share with me in DG Nurture. A condition in which a child significantly overweight for his or her age and height. अगर हम कोई भी अपने एज और हाइट से ज्यादा वेट गेन करते हैं, that is obesity. Obesity itself a problem because it's create lot of other medical conditions like physical wellness, emotional wellness, and mental wellness also its effects, because it increase like diabetes, high blood pressure, and high cholesterol, which increase other diseases also in health. If you talk about the major concern, this is one of the most costliest treatment that ever happened in the medical sector. So it's not only affect our childhood level, our health level, it's also affect our national health itself. So it's very matter of concern that we need to take care of obesity. Yes, 5 factor contributing of child obesity. क्या है वो 5 फैक्टर्स जिसके कारण ओबेसिटी प्रॉब्लम को फेस करते हैं? पहला है जेनेटिक. यस, जेनेटिक इज अ रिस्की वे टू कम चाइल्डहुड ओबेसिटी. अगर हमारे पेरेंट्स या हमारे ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स को है ओबेसिटी प्रॉब्लम, तो कहीं ना कहीं हमें अपना ख्याल ज्यादा से ज्यादा रखना है. सेकेंड, द फूड क्वालिटी एंड द क्वांटिटी. क्या खाना हम खा रहे हैं और किस क्वांटिटी में खा रहे हैं? व्हाट इज द क्वालिटी ऑफ द थिंग? Parental perceptions, definitely what parents think about us. Lack of physical activity, every day's routine. Do we have a physical routine in our daily life? And second, the environmental resources, what environment we are in. This is very much important. COVID is already affect our physical, emotional and mental wellness. इससे पहले भी डिजीजेस थे, ओबेसिटी का प्रॉब्लम था, लाइक स्ट्रेस डिसऑर्डर, कार्डिक मसल्स डिसऑर्डर, इंसुलिन प्रॉब्लम, डायबिटिक डिसऑर्डर, टाइप 2 डायबिटीज. But when COVID had entered, it increased the rate of obesity level. Actually the increase of rate of other diseases too, because obesity increases level of heart diseases, lungs problem, diabetes problems, and major lot of issues like liver issue and many things. So it's a very major concern to take care of it, because in COVID-19 we are at home. हम घर पे ही हैं, घर से नहीं निकल रहे हैं, हमारे बच्चे घर से नहीं निकल रहे हैं. हम लोग तो तब भी कभी ना कभी एज अ पेरेंट्स, एज अ टीचर, we get a chance to go out now, but student and children are still under home. So it need to be take care, because after COVID, stress, sleeping disorder, hypertension, diabetes, blood pressure, asthma, heart disease have increased, because when childhood obesity increase in alarming rates, and it's a matter of concern, because it's help in physical and a psychological health of every human being. So it need to be taken care very much by the parents. And when we're talking about child obesity, let's hear from some doctors what they say. This is a very much alarming that Dr. Prithviraj has said that most children coming to the hospital for obesity treatment have developed insulin resistance, because there's a glucose tolerance भी हम लोग कहते हैं, या इंसुलिन रेजिस्टेंस का लोग ग्लूकोज टॉलरेंस भी कहते हैं, जो 10 से 17 इयर्स के बच्चों में पाया जाता है, बिकॉज इंसुलिन इज अ मेडिसिन which we use for treating diabetes, type 2 diabetes. तो अगर बच्चे इंसुलिन रेजिस्टेंट हो जाएंगे या ग्लूकोज टॉलरेंट हो जाएंगे, तो इट इंक्रीज द कार्डियोवास्कुलर डिजीजेस. इट्स अ वेरी मच अलार्मिंग टू सी द ओबेसिटी रेट्स. डॉक्टर गणेश कह रहे हैं कि एवरी ईयर 3 to 8 years ऑफ स्टूडेंट 2 kg वेट हर साल गेन करते थे, लेकिन इस साल they have gained a double of it, because we are at home. So it's need to be checked. And obesity is an alarm in young children as well as everyone, because it's help the emotional and the behavioral of every human being, because it's somewhere we are bullied, we get a low self-esteem because we have gained a lot of weight, which we get absent in school, because to avoid the bulliness, we take absent from offices as well. Definitely it help in our physical problems like high cholesterol, high pressure, pre-diabetes, type 2 diabetes, bone and joint problem, breathing difficulties. And it increase the rate of overweight in adults, because it's why we talking about obesity today, because it's a major alarming thing for the national healthcare also, as well as a survey has said that 2034 till 2034 70% of every country of India people will reach to the obesity level. So it's a matter of concern to take care of. So before we talk about every place, we totally talk about nation, let's start working with our home. कि हम घर से अपने आप को कैसे better बना सकते हैं. First point which we need to talk about is physical activity. हम घर पे हैं, हम कहीं नहीं जा पा रहे हैं, हम निकल भी नहीं पा रहे हैं. थोड़ा सा वॉक होता था, हम लोग स्कूल जाते थे, वी टेक तो कहीं ना कहीं हम फिजिकल एक्टिविटी करते थे. बट वी आर नाउ अंडर द फोर वॉल्स, वी आर नॉट एबल टू गो आउट. सो इट्स नाउ वी आर मोर एंड मोर इनसाइड. तो हमारे कोई भी फिजिकल एक्टिविटी नहीं हो रही है. एंड वी आर टेकिंग गुड फूड बिकॉज वी आर इन इंडिया. वी लव junk foods, we love unhealthy foods, we love all the snacks like simple snack like samosa. It's so rich. So we take these type of food every day. और जब हम घर में हैं, it's not a holiday time. We are taking our health issues, that's why we are not going out. But we feel that we are in holiday to have a good food. हमने अपना routine बदल दिया है, हमने अपने eating habits बदल दिए हैं, and we are going more and more unhealthy foods. और एक्सरसाइज हो सकता है बहुत कम हो चुका हो. तो लेट्स टेक केयर ऑफ द फिजिकल एक्टिविटीज एवरी डे इन योर रूटीन. So let's talk about physical activity. If we talk about the children, infants under 1 year of age, then physical activity several times a day is must required, or at least 30 minutes activity full day, base plays, floor plays, anything. Day while awareness is must required for the small children. If the child is under 5 years of age, then at least 180 minutes of day activity is must required. And if the child is 3-4 years of older of age, then at least 60 minutes of activity is being required for those children. Children and adolescents. जब हम बात कर रहे हैं 5 to 17 years of age, this is the age. In 5 years of age, all children of adolescents should do at least 50-60 minutes of physical exercise throughout the day. Normally, they used to go to gym to strengthen their muscles and bone problems. So, gym is good, but nowadays gyms are also closed. Somewhere it's open, so if you can do, it's will very helpful. Or 18 years of age, 150 minutes of moderate exercise every day is good. 150 minutes. Or 70 minutes of intense activity you can do at your gym if you want to be fit yourself. Or 30 minutes per week activity is must required if you are an adolescent and if you are a adult. See, normally India में हम लोग क्या करते हैं, we neglect some of the our health problems like physical health, mental health, educational negligence और इमोशनल नेग्लिजेंस पे हम लोग ज्यादा से ज्यादा फोकस नहीं करते, जिसके कारण हमारे कॉग्निटिव डेवलपमेंट, सोशल इमोशनल डेवलपमेंट, स्पीच लैंग्वेज डेवलपमेंट, चिल्ड्रन फाइन मोटर प्रॉब्लम्स एंड ग्रॉस मोटर स्किल डेवलपमेंट में इफेक्ट आता है. तो इसलिए फिजिकल एक्टिविटी इज वेरी मच रिक्वायर्ड टू पेरेंट्स टू टेक केयर एंड टेल द स्टूडेंट, टेल द पेरेंट्स, टेल द चिल्ड्रन द इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ फिजिकल एक्टिविटी. Become a role model if you want your kid to be fit. You should be a fit person yourself. The kids are always watching you. Yes, आप अपने बच्चे के रोल मॉडल बनिए. अगर आप बच्चे को कहते हैं कि बेटा सुबह उठिए और जाके एक्सरसाइज कीजिए, योगा कीजिए, he feel like he is getting punishment. So be a role model. सारे घर के लोग, if you have older person, younger person, middle-aged person, everyone can fix a timing in a day, in a morning time, and do some exercises for 15 to 20 minutes, because it will also help your health as well as the family health. So teach your children the importance of exercise, because when you teach them, when you tell them, they also feel that yes, it must be a part of a daily routine. Physical activity घर में कैसे करें? You can see on the screen, these are simple exercises which you can do at home, because physical activity need to be maintained and it is extremely beneficial to body and mind. Exercise also help to boost your immunity. reduce your risk of mental health like depressions. So it's must be used. These are tips which you can use at your home if you're not going at gym, because young people are love to go at gym nowadays because they want to be very figure conscious. But if you're not able to go at gym, your parents are not allowing you. As a parent, if you don't allow your children, these are the simple exercises which you can follow at home and you can maintain yourself. These are taking a simple rope, and you without any machine you can do all the exercises which you do at gym. And this is a 9 yoga form to stress relief, because we are on complete stress. Children are also stressed, parents are, teachers, and everyone. So these are the simple 9 exercise of yoga which will be relieve you from stress. Pranayam, do pranayam, because it's a mindfulness meditation. अगर आप मॉर्निंग नमस्कार या कर सकते हैं या सूर्य नमस्कार, तो it's also a mindful exercises bring a positive energy in yourself. Yoga can help to stay calm. It reduces the muscle tension, joint issue, as well as you make you relax. So, and yoga is beneficial to all the members at home. So, try that all the members at home can do yoga, because it's not only for you, it's not only for children, it's for everyone. अब हम लोग ने बात कर लिया है एक्सरसाइजेस की। अगर आप कभी डॉक्टर के पास जाते हैं कोई भी डिजीज लेके जो ओबेसिटी क्रिएट करता है, डॉक्टर हमेशा दो चीज पे प्रिस्क्राइब करता है। वो आपको दवाई तो देगा ही देगा, एंड ही विल आल्सो से कि सी दिस मेडिसिन विल ओनली वर्क व्हेन यू विल टेक केयर ऑफ टू थिंग्स। फर्स्ट, योर हेल्थ। You need to add physical activity or walking in your daily activity, your daily routine. And second, you have to keep a complete balance control on your diet. So next topic will talk that what to eat, how much to eat, and how to eat, because this is a time of COVID is also going on, and taking care of obesity as well as to need to boost our immunity system and need to have a healthy diet to make us fit. Don't make us fit because it's this time we feel lethargic. So let's see what diet we can take in this time, because we need to have a proper healthy diet. We need to eat and drink to prevent ourselves from infections. We need to make our body strong that it can be fight from infection. So food, what we take, how much we take is much required. So let's see. Calcium rice and plant-based food. We'll talk about plant-based food later. This is a very much important, a new terms used in the term of fooding. But let's talk about calcium now. Definitely calcium, everybody knows it's strong our bones and teeth. Body need calcium for muscles to move and to for nerves to carry messages between brain and every part of body. So you can have a natural source of calcium. Falsa हो गया, cluster beans हो गया, soya beans हो गया, which is very easily available. Second, we need to is this the time जिस समय हम लोग बात कर रहे हैं immunity level की, immunity boost चीजों की, calcium, vitamin C, vitamin अगर if the person is suffered from COVID or people always takes, they say take vitamin capsules, a chewing capsule. Why we take this vitamin chewing capsule when we get a vitamin in natural sources? You can have amla, oranges, papaya, capsicum, guava and lemon. हम लोग हर समय normally विटामिन सी सिर्फ हमें इम्यूनिटी बूस्ट में नहीं हेल्प करता, ये हमारे स्किन को भी हेल्दी रखता है और हमारे टिश्यूज को भी रिपेयर करता है. तो इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू हैव विटामिन सी. नॉर्मली वी टेक लेमन वाटर, नींबू पानी. वी लव जब भी हमारे घर में गर्मी में कोई भी आता था, इफ वी डोंट हैव एनी टाइप ऑफ ड्रिंक वी ऑफर अ नींबू पानी. सिकंजी मार्केट में अवेलेबल रहता है. This is a good time to take because it's also help to increase your vitamin C level in your body. Second, vitamin B rich plant based food. It strengthens your nervous system and immune system. It make your cell metabolism, your brain functioning. So walnut, ragi, arhar dal, groundnut and banana is very easily available. आप इससे नेचुरल सोर्स से विटामिन बी ले सकते हैं, विटामिन बी 9 रिच, जो कि हमारे डाइट में बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, क्योंकि इस समय जब हम घर में हैं वी नीड टू इंक्रीज अ मेटाबॉलिज्म लेवल. सो सोयाबीन, राजमा, बीटरूट, कैप्सिकम, फ्री पीस, ये हमारी मेटाबॉलिज्म लेवल को बढ़ाता है. तो इट्स वेरी मच इंपॉर्टेंट टू टेक दिस थिंग्स. बी 9 रिच की अगर बात करें, वही चीज है, बिकॉज ये हमारे इन्फ्लेमेशन और डाइजेशन को इम्प्रूव करता है. इस समय जब हम घर पे हैं, कोई काम नहीं कर रहे हैं, वी नीड टू बी वेरी गुड एट डाइजेस्टिव लेवल, बिकॉज हम अगर हैवी खाना खा रहे हैं और कोई वर्किंग नहीं है तो हमारे डाइजेशन भी इफेक्ट करता है. तो मसूर दाल, whole मूंग, garlic, ginger, brown rice and methi is very good for digestion. Brown rice is very much important if you have a problem of obesity because starch कम होता है. Normally डॉक्टर, अगर आप डायबिटीज के पेशेंट हो या बीपी के पेशेंट हो, डॉक्टर हमेशा कहते हैं if you want to prepare rice, take brown rice because it's very much important. वैसे ही आयरन, यू नो, इस बॉडी डेवलपमेंट आयरन इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट प्ले अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट रोल. अगर हम बॉडी डेवलपमेंट की बात करते हैं, आयरन इज वेरी मच इंपॉर्टेंट. तो डेफिनेटली नट्स एंड रेजन्स हो गया, ग्रीन लीफ वेजिटेबल्स हो गया, इट गिव अस लॉट ऑफ आयरन विच हेल्प अस टू मेंटेन एंड डेवलप अ बॉडी. सोयाबीन खा सकते हैं. अब हम बात करते हैं प्लांट रिच डाइट. इस समय डॉक्टर्स आर ऑलवेज सेइंग, दे गिव यू सप्लीमेंट्स, they give you thing which is rich in plant rich diet. क्यों? क्योंकि ये कोलेस्ट्रॉल लेवल को लो करता है. कोलेस्ट्रॉल लेवल लो होगा तो हमारे स्ट्रोक्स लेवल लो होंगे. ब्रेन स्ट्रोक या हार्ट स्ट्रोक रिड्यूस करता है. डायबिटीज रिस्क के बारे में ये हमें फाइबर कंटेंट प्रोवाइड करता है और हमारे शरीर में कार्बन फुटप्रिंट्स को भी रिड्यूस करता है. इट इज वेरी मच इंपॉर्टेंट टू हैव अ प्लांट बेस्ड डाइट. अब हम बात करते हैं इस समय न्यूज चैनल्स, सोशल मीडिया, देयर इज अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग टू बूस्ट योर इम्यूनिटी सिस्टम. तो हम लोग कैसे इम्यूनिटी सिस्टम को बूस्ट कर सकते हैं? सिंपल मेथड, लेट्स सी. खाना जब खाना हो तभी पकाइए. ईट व्हेन फूड इज हॉट. Eat more cooked leafy vegetables. Eat fruit in rich in enzymes. Add ginger, garlic, black pepper when you are cooking a food. So it's very much important. And copper, omega-3 fats, iron, vitamin D, dairy fibers also support your immune system with the COVID-19 diets. How to make a food safer? जब हम खाना खरीदने जा रहे हैं, सबसे पहले यहां से शुरुआत करते हैं. फ्रॉम वेयर वी कैन बाय द फूड्स. Carry your own shopping bag. We have lot of clothes available at our home which we are not wearing, which we are old, which we are torn. You can use those clothes to make a bag, a cloth bag for yourself. You can make 2-3 cloth bag for yourself. You can take one of every time, buy the things, come back home, get the things down and clean the bag, and it will be again ready for the next day. Okay. When you bring the food, be very conscious for some points. First, raw food need to be clean with normal water. Second, if you're getting a meat or non-veg, it to be very much cooked. Be hydrated. Have a lot of water in a day. Avoid sharing food and utensils, water bottle or cups. अगर घर में 5 या 6 लोग हैं, if you feel that we have 6 people at home, in this time try to separate your things. सबका अलग अलग चीजें बनाइए so that it helps to maintain our hygiene and it will help to spread, to help stop spread of COVID if somebody is infected. और क्लीन रखिए पूरे घर को. यूज चॉपिंग बोर्ड्स एंड नाइफ फॉर कुक एंड रॉ मटेरियल डिफरेंट. और वो फूड्स खाइए जिसमें विटामिन सी ज्यादा हो. दूसरी इंपॉर्टेंट बात, हमारे घर का सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट एरिया which is need to be take care in time of COVID and after also, that is our kitchen, because from there we got the source of protein, nutrition, vitamins from our food. So kitchen sink need to be very properly cleaned and disinfected. Spray need to be spread every day. Means in this time you can use your sanitizers. Clean the cloth which is used in the kitchen. फूड कंटेंट स्पॉट्स दागी फूड को एकदम हटा दीजिए रेडी टू ईट आइटम्स अगर आ रहे हैं पहले उस पैकेट को धोइए तब आप उसको पकाइए और अगर कोई भी दागी सब्जी मिलता है मींस इफ यू फाइंड एनी जर्म्स cut it out and don't prepare those food. Frequently touch surfaces जैसे फ्रिज हो गया वार्डरोब हो गया गैस नॉब्स हो गया उसको भी प्रॉपर्ली क्लीन करिए और डस्टबिन को 2 बार before your lunch or before your dinner it must be clean every day. Second, if you bring the food जब हम खाना घर में ला रहे हैं नॉर्मली लोग उसको ब्लीच केमिकल या डिश वॉश एंटीसेप्टिक से सैनिटाइजर से क्लीन कर रहे हैं नॉट रिक्वायर्ड ओनली गर्म पानी या गुनगुना पानी लूकवॉर्म वाटर या फ्रेश वाटर से आप क्लीन कीजिए दैट इज सफिशिएंट but keep the food covered. If you're putting in fridge, you need to know the temperature and its distancing so that the spoiled food don't read the good food. And cross contamination between raw and cooked food को एकदम अलग रखिए. Get a fresh fruit, local season, free from blends as well from overripe when you are buying fruits from the market. और जरूर जैसी फ्रूट्स घर पे आए उसको प्रॉपरली क्लीन कीजिए उसको प्रॉपरली ड्रिंकिंग वाटर से क्लीन करिए जैसे वो घर आता है ऐसे कहीं नहीं पाया गया है कि कोविड का ट्रांसमिशन फूड के कारण हो रहा है लेकिन फॉर फिजिकल एंड मेंटल हेल्थ वी नीड टू बी वेरी प्रिकॉशनरी वैसे वेजिटेबल जब आप खरीदने जा रहे हैं उसको भी लोकल मार्केट से खरीदिए ग्रीन लीफ वेजिटेबल्स खरीदिए और रूट एंड टबर को चेक कीजिए कि वो कहीं गला सला तो नहीं है बिकॉज दैट इज वेरी मच इम्पोर्टेंट अगेन आई एम सेइंग मेक अ इन्वेंटरी for the food which you are going to buy because if you buy fresh food every day that is very much required और जब भी आप सामान खरीद के घर पे आए clean your hands because that is also required मैंने फिर वही बात बोला वॉश कीप कोल्ड एंड सेपरेट खाना जब भी लाइए उसको वॉश कीजिए वेजिटेबल्स जब भी लाइए वॉश करिए उसको प्रॉपर टेम्परेचर में फ्रिज में रखिए और कुक्ड एंड नॉन कुक्ड फूड को सेपरेट रखिए और अगर आप नॉन वेज या वेज जो भी ला रहे हैं ट्राई टू कुक वेरी इन अ सेपरेट रॉ एंड कुक फूड ट्राई टू कुक thoroughly because that is much required again 5 points I'm saying carry your own bag, wash it in a normal water or a lukewarm water. Don't use a spray and keep food in a good place and keep a watch कि कोई खाना खराब तो नहीं हो गया है हम लोग नॉर्मली पैकेट मिल्क यूज करते हैं और हर घर में पहुंचता है सो पैकेट मिल्क जब भी आप लाएं पहले बात तो लाने से पहले खुद को प्रोटोकॉल फॉलो कीजिए कोविड का as well as when you going to buy see that the person is properly following the COVID protocol. Wash your hand when you bring the milk packet. Wash the milk packet, cut the milk packet, boil it, then serve or store because that is being preserved. Eat plenty of fresh vegetables and fruits. Avoid high fat, sugar, and salt. Dehydrate yourself, hydrate yourself because dehydration is समय बहुत ज़्यादा हो रहा है तो try to have a plenty of water every day. एक मिथ है कि गार्लिक हम लोग खा रहे हैं गार्लिक खाने से क्या प्रिवेंट ऑफ कोरोना वायरस हो रहा है garlic help to boost the immune system and it's an antiviral property but it is not scientifically proved that it help in our COVID spread system. Yes, frozen food and ice cream you can have because there's no evidence that it can spread a COVID-19. अपना sugar को मात्रा को कम कर दीजिए because it increase high blood pressure, cardiovascular diseases. So salt intake 5 grams in a day equivalent to 1 teaspoon is sufficient. If you low down your fats also like ghee, lard, You can replace it with your own butter and ghee, sunflower oil, olive oil. आप इस सब खाइए. Sugar intake को भी कम कीजिए, because normally when we take anything, our body produce starch and sugar. So why to take fruit juices, juicy drink, fizzy drink, chocolates, cookies, which already be sugar intake, हम लोग already ले रहे हैं. So limit your sugar intake, because that is being required. Yes, we are talking about children. These are 5 points which parents need to be take care to maintain their children to gain overweight. Eat healthy food at family. Definitely. Food need to be very good and healthy. Avoid overeating. बच्चे को जबरदस्ती मत खिलाइए. If he is don't want to eat something, उसकी appetite level कम है, good, no issue. Limit unhealthy foods in the household. Snacks घर में बनाइए. Try to make healthy snacks for your own children and for yourself. घर का जो एटमॉस्फेयर है वो फन लविंग होना चाहिए, बिकॉज दैट ऑल्सो वेरी मच इंपॉर्टेंट. लिमिट योर चाइल्ड स्क्रीन टाइम, बिकॉज बच्चा कितना स्क्रीन टाइम पे है इसको भी आपको ध्यान रखना है. प्रोमोट अ हेल्दी लाइफस्टाइल, because healthy lifestyle help in physical, psychological and social of every human being. So we need to promote ourselves, we need to promote our children healthy lifestyle. Yes, now when we talk about healthy lifestyle, mental health is very much concerned and need to be talked about. So how we can help in our mental health in the time of COVID, because somewhere it helped us in our behavioral and emotional well-being. COVID had helped affected our emotional well-being and behavior. We become anger, we become stressful, we become angry, we become excited. So mental health is affected, and it helps in our daily living, our relationship, and our physical health as well. So it is a very reason that we need to talk about mental health is a concern, is a matter of concern. And you can see that I have shown two people playing chess. Why? A chess is a game who develop perspective, improve our memory, increase our intelligence level, boost our planning system, and increase self-awareness, which is the skills required in these times. If those person have these skills, definitely he overcome this challenging time. If you don't know chess, try to learn chess with a near and dear one who is good in that, because this is a time to learn new things also. Schedule a playtime in your daily schedule, because it gives connection to each other. कोई भी गेम हो, लूडो हो, कैरम हो, any game need to be played every day, because ये घर का एटमॉस्फेयर को भी लाइट करता है, सारे लोगों को कहीं ना कहीं बूस्ट देता है कनेक्शन का, and we get connected to each other. Spend quality time with your children. When your time, they want you to be around and they want you to participate in their activity. खाना खा साथ खाइए. अगर लंच नहीं कर सकते तो डिनर जरूर साथ करिए. बच्चों से पूछिए कि आज आपने सारा दिन क्या किया, उनकी फीलिंग को भी शेयर कीजिए, because you must have time for your family. Because if you're earning, if you are working, you are working for your family. So it's very much important that you with them. Let you and your children explore their hobbies, because it's very much important. Try to connect with everyone. Interact with your near and dear ones. Interaction is a way of emotional development, and you will be not emotionally strong. You can make other also emotional strong. So be connect with everyone. It's which required. So this is one, and be sharing your ideas. If you're not looking for each other, if you're not looking to do any activity, clean your house, connect with everyone, learn to have new skills. Communication between each other is very much important. So be communicative with each other. If you are pet at home, pet is one person who release stress. Pets के साथ समय बिताइए. Pets is a very good friend of yours and they also need your time and they will give you some emotional help also. वो emotional development में भी help करता है. और अगर कुछ नहीं है, पेट आपको कहीं ना कहीं एक्टिव भी रखता है अगर आप उसको वॉक कराने लेंगे. And at last, give time for yourself. Learn new things. This is a time that you can brush up your skills, your inborn as well as your adaptive skills. And if you love reading, try to get new things, do learning, and try to read your children. This is very much important. Keep informed. हमेशा अपने आप को इन्फॉर्म रखिए. टीवी न्यूज सुनते रहिए, लेटेस्ट न्यूज क्या हो रहा है. अपने रूटीन को जरूर फॉलो रखिए. डोंट चेंज योर रूटीन बिकॉज वी आर नॉट इन हॉलीडेज. वी आर एट होम टू हेल्प आवर हेल्थ केयर एज वेल एज द नेशनल हेल्थ केयर. बट न्यूज उतना ही सुनिए जो कि जरूरी हो. इतना मत सुनिए जो कि आपको एंजाइटी और डिस्ट्रेस करे, बिकॉज दैट इज मच. Social contact is very much important for yourself as for others. Screen time, laptop, mobile phones, टैब्स को लिमिटेड कीजिए, बैलेंस बनाइए. बिकॉज एक सर्वे में पाया गया, बच्चों लोग ने कहा कि 2.5 hours they spend every day in front of computer, 3 hours on their phone and 2 hours watching TV. If you can control this thing, if you can balance, it will, because normally people say 88% people have said it negative on a sleeping disorder, 41 have said that it affects play and fun, 35% have said that it also helps disorder in our mood and mental health, the screen time, and 18% have said that it helps in our family time and school work. It's impacted. So it's also impact in our obesity because हम बैठ के सब काम करते हैं. हर चीज का पॉजिटिव एंड नेगेटिव इम्पैक्ट होता है. अगर ये हमें नॉलेज देता है, ये हमें अपॉर्चुनिटी देता है लोगों से बात करने की, तो कहीं ना कहीं हमारे आईज और स्ट्रेस को इंक्रीज करता है. आईज के स्ट्रेस ये हमें लॉस्ट सोशल कनेक्शन से भी दूर करता है. सो यू शुड बी हैव अ बैलेंस इन इट. डोंट एडिक्टेड द स्क्रीन टाइम, बिकॉज 1 साल के बच्चे के लिए स्क्रीन टाइम की कोई जरूरत नहीं है. 2 से 4 साल का अगर बच्चा है तो 1 hour screen time is sufficient. Or if you have an older adult or older children, manage screen time, have a balance, because it's physical night sleepings, हमारी weight gain, हमारे headache और neck pain कहीं ना कहीं वायलेंस और सेक्सुअल कंटेंट के साथ इम्पोज करता है. मिस इन्फॉर्मेशन भी देता है, चाहे वो कोविड का हो चाहे नॉन कोविड हो. हमें साइबर बुलिंग, गेमिंग डिसऑर्डर, ऑनलाइन गैम्बलिंग की तरफ ज्यादा अट्रैक्ट करता है. Keep an eye on your mail, apps, and other communication method as a parent, because your child effect on his screen time, on his mood, on focus, on his school task, relationship and friend and basic functioning. तो हमारे बच्चों का फोन, ऐप, सोशल मीडिया, ऑनलाइन इंटरेक्टिव गेम्स पे हमारा बहुत ही विजिलेंट आई होना चाहिए और नजर होनी चाहिए क्या कर रहा है. These are the 8 points the child need to watch on. Second, impact of social media. Social media is very much important nowadays. Its advantage and disadvantages. कहीं ना कहीं हमें टेक्नोलॉजी लिटरेट तो बनाता है, अट्रैक्शन कराता है, हमें नॉलेज देता है, बट कहीं ना कहीं हमें डिस्ट्रैक्ट करता है, हेल्थ प्रॉब्लम्स लाता है, रिलेशनशिप प्रॉब्लम्स को बढ़ाता है, नेगेटिव इफेक्ट डालता है हमारे वर्किंग में. Teens are more and more in social media because it's help in self-esteem, it help in boost in technology literate, but कहीं ना कहीं हमें आइसोलेट करता है, हमारे सोशल स्किल को डिस्ट्रॉय करता है, हमें कनेक्टिव बनाता है, इंफॉर्मेशन शेयर करता है, असिस्टेड करता है, काम डिटेक्शन करता है, हमारा रेपुटेशन सोशल मीडिया बनाता है, लेकिन कहीं ना कहीं वो हमें साइबर बुलिंग एंड ओबेसिटी के तरफ भी ले जाता है, बिकॉज वी शेयर अ पर्सनल वीडियो, फोटोज एंड एक्स्ट्रा इन द सोशल मीडिया. Don't discriminate. This is the word, that don't discriminate with the people near you. your COVID-19 patient, recovery patient, health worker, other involved in COVID-19 duty. Because try to talk who has just recovered and come back about his health. Try to talk the frontline warriors or COVID helpers, help them out if you can. Third, if you have an old patient or old people at home or somebody have recovered in your neighbor, be with them with the protocol. इस समय पेरेंटिंग की बहुत आवश्यकता है because children are at your home and you are their mentor and thing to try to be a positive parent because you need to talk to your children. Don't be harsh on your children because they need you. Be with them as much as you can. Spend your time with your children because mama day, mama time and papa time in a full day is must required. If you talk about healthy parenting, make a proper schedule, exercise regular, make us try to teach a social distancing, hygiene, and be communicative because healthy parenting tip is always a structure of manage stress. घर का atmosphere बहुत pleasant बनाइए. बच्चे के साथ किताबें पढ़िए, गाना गाइए, वॉक कीजिए. अगर बच्चा छोटा उसके साथ खेलिए, उसके साथ पिक्चर्स बनाइए, उसके बुक्स बनाइए, उसके स्कूल होमवर्क में हेल्प कीजिए. समय दीजिए 1 से 1. उसके साथ कोविड-19 के साथ बात कीजिए. स्क्रीन टाइम से दूर करिए, कुछ समय उसके साथ दीजिए. उसके साथ स्पेंड करिए क्वांटिटी ऑफ टाइम बिकॉज ही नीड्स यू एट द टाइम. बिकॉज क्रिएट अ डेली रूटीन. That is much important. उसके साथ ही होती है because baby, young child and teenager की parenting अलग होती है. तो be very important that who you are tackling out. Improve exercise regular, stay connected and have a balanced lifestyle is very much important because parenting in lockdown is a one-to-one time in your children is required. And be honest and be open with your children. Tell him what is COVID-19 and how to maintain and how to come up out of this balancing situation or this pandemic situation. Because you are the head of your family and you need to create and maintain a very good family bonding in your family. Because our lifestyle have completely changed. So we need to be very take care of ourselves. At the end of the day, take a minute and think about the day. Tell your child about one positive or fun thing which he have done and praise him out. चाहे आप सोते समय एक्सरसाइज करिए, इट्स अ एक्सरसाइज ऑफ माइंडफुलनेस. आंख बंद करिए, सोचिए कि आज आपने अच्छा क्या किया, किसी को हेल्प किया, किसी को खुशी दिया और क्या आपको उससे खुशी मिली. And tell your child also to do that. If you are feeling excited, get help, take care of yourself, talk to someone, work your hobby, do exercise regularly, think positive, read books and be relaxed. If you have art therapy, kuch nahi karne ka ho, use art therapy. Art is one of the best thing to do. If you have a student, if you have a children of 3 to 8 years, try to play with them, listen with them, dancing with them, singing with them. If you have 8 to 11 child, be a parent, be with them, create something good at home. Try to teach them learning, try to teach them cooking. If you have 11 to 14 adolescents, this is a good time. You can discuss a lot of problems, how to share the lot of things. Anything which you are facing, you can talk to your children because they also come up with very good ideas which can help you out. And parent-teacher partnership. इस समय school online है. And as a child is an active learner, and teacher is a facilitator, and a parent is a partner. So try to be with your children. जब आप parents as a teacher बन जाएगा और teacher second parent बन जाएगा, तो कहीं ना कहीं हम बच्चे के learning wellness पे work करेंगे. कहीं ना कहीं हम बच्चे को encourage करेंगे. For school and family can get bond together. Because this is a time the teacher also feel good that if you are connected and focus on interest of your own child, and as a teacher they are working very hard to try to support them and talk to your children that school will open and we will be going back. Maintain their routine because that is very much important. and say that yes, we'll go back to school, we'll again enjoy your time with your buddies, you will again see with your favorite teacher, you again be attentive with your some of the good classes, because in school don't teach only academics, school maintain your overall health, your overall well-being. And we will be saying goodbye to this bad and challenging time, and will again be take care. And at last, take care of yourself as a parent, as a teacher, get vaccinated, maintain proper hygiene. मे बी कुछ आज हमने सीखा, आज हमने शेयर किया, but at last you are the head of the family, you are the person where the nation is connected, you are the person that the family is connected. So be with your family and take very good care of yourself. Thank you very much. Over to Farzana now.
Thank you so much, Dr. Abhijit Banerjee. It was
Thank you,
truly
Farzana.
wonderful listening to you. You have made us so aware about the nutrition, diet, indoor physical exercises, how to manage screen time, and with the changed lifestyle, the most important thing that you said was make family time a fun time. It should be a very pleasant interaction amongst all family members. So, with this, I'll quickly take up few questions which students and parents have asked. So, the first question is from Janvi Kaprana, student of class 10 of Holy Child School, Ghaziabad, and she's saying consumption of junk food and being at home with least physical activity is leading to obesity. So, dear Janvi, I think sir has addressed your question, your query, and it was a detailed presentation you must have gained from it. Next, we have parents of a child of class 3 from Holy Child School. The parent is Rajani Sharma, and she's asking how does a child overcome the loss of not only academics but also the competitions, moral education, and many more skills which they can only learn in school and not at home. Yes, over to you, Dr. Abhijit. I also request father and sisters to please put their video on.
See, this school is trying to give you the best possible help which they can be doing. But this is a time we are taking care of the health of our student. So you need to be, I've already said that parent need to be a second teacher, and you can make your school as a, your house as a school, and maintain the proper routine of your child like he is in school, because we need to maintain a proper timetable. स्कूल भी टाइम टेबल से चलता है, घर में भी एक रूटीन होना चाहिए, and need to be take care of everything which we have discussed. So maintain that routine. Definitely will be again come back. स्कूल की जगह कोई नहीं ले सकता, लेकिन स्कूल हम घर में कुछ दिनों के लिए एक एटमॉस्फेयर क्रिएट कर सकते हैं विद द चाइल्ड इन स्कूल्स. अगर आप बच्चा ऑनलाइन भी सेशन करें, नॉर्मली मैंने देखा कि बच्चा कोई भी ड्रेस पहन के ऑनलाइन सेशन में आ जाता है. ट्राई टू से दैट वेयर योर स्कूल यूनिफॉर्म, बिकॉज ये भी अब उसका रूटीन रहेगा कि वो स्कूल यूनिफॉर्म करके स्कूल में है, तो एक एटमॉस्फेयर बना रहेगा कि ही इज इन स्कूल, ही इज इंटरैक्टिव विद द सीनियर, विद द टीचर्स. सो मेंटेन दैट टाइप ऑफ रूटीन, एंड कोई रिप्लेसमेंट नहीं है सर स्कूल का.
Very rightly said, Dr. Abhijit. The next question is from St. Mary's Convent, Shastri Nagar, Ghaziabad. And the student of class 11, Chirag D. Raghuvanshi, is asking how to manage a perfect timetable in this pandemic. Teenagers are addicted to social media. So, how can we bring them out of this fake world? Very sensitive child, it seems, and very aware child. This question I would request St. Mary's Convent sister, please you address your child. How to manage a perfect timetable in this pandemic, and teenagers are addicted to social media. So how can we bring them back from this fake world? Over to you, sister. You have 1 minute to address this query.
Yes, Chirag, I understand your problem, but as we have addressed you many times, that to maintain a proper timetable, and we have a 6 periods in a day assigned to the students. If you regularly attend these classes, that many hours is taken away from you. And also the schools are timely giving you various competitions and various other activities are assigned to you. Kindly participate very actively. Keep yourself attuned to the customs of the school that is given to you. Keep in touch with your teacher, and definitely this is going to be taken. But as an overall, if you say that the teenagers are addicted to the media, yes, definitely we can't take care of them. But personally speaking to the students of class 11th today, as Chirag you speak, I must say that be in touch with the teachers and follow all the instructions given by the school. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sister. The next question is from Sarita Sharma of class 4. How can I manage and develop social behavior and social responsibility in my children? She's a parent of class 4th child of your school. Because for children, school is the best place to learn social skills. So one very good thing that this lockdown has done is they have made all the parents realize the importance of school, because online classes, yes, are the best solution so that children do not face academic loss. But yes, interacting personally, physically in offline mode, doing so many outdoor activities during the school hours was actually interesting for children, and it was teaching them, inculcating in them all the life skills, social skills, and was making them very, very emotionally strong as well. So now this realization is there, at least. So when we will be back again once after the lockdown, I think things will be in better shape. And please do not worry, ma'am. As Dr. Abhijit has clearly mentioned, you can design a good family environment for your child, and please act as teachers. You or parents are the first teachers of children, but just slightly design the family schedule in such a way that children get an environment, because children are always learning subconsciously by watching their elders. So when you talk of social behavior, social responsibility, they are watching you. Just be role models. That's my advice to you. Now, from St. Joseph Academy, we have Alex Michael, parents of a child of a pre primary section. And the parent is saying, how can we encourage children to study as they are alone at home and do not study with full enthusiasm like they used to do when they were going to school? So, Father, would you like to address Father Peter? They are saying children are not taking much interest when they are at home. Child is still in pre primary, the way they
And this
used to take interest when they were going to school. Yes, Alex
Yes,
Michael.
yes, it's a good question. Very often the parents have the complaint that due to lockdown, many students are not taking care of their studies. But of course, the teachers who are conducting online classes are giving so many activities so that they may be able to create interest in studies. Also, the parents themselves have to motivate the students. Very often, parents are very busy with their profession. They don't have time to spare with the students, so they should find out proper time. And as already Dr. Uh, Abhijit Manati has already mentioned that the parents should interact. They should find or set apart time to interact with their wants. So I would answer to this parent that they should spare some time, at least in the evening after the regular work, with the students, inquire the day activity and what he has learned, what homework the teacher has given, and how he manages and how he prepares for the examinations. These are the suggestions I would like to give to the parents. Now over to
Thank
you.
you.
Thank
Thank you so much, Father. Here, I would like to just add, because child is still in pre-primary, I will say that school also follows play-based and activity-based teaching and learning in pre-primary years, as it addresses and develops all the domains of the child. So I would request you, your family time, your time with your child that you spend, that quality time, please design it in such a way that you are engaged and keeping the child also engaged in some playway methods of learning and enjoying as well. So keep it joyful all the time for little ones. Next, we have, this is something to ponder upon. The next question which I have taken, it's from Paki Chaudhary, and all the parents who are here, please pay your attention. She's in class 10 and she studies in St. Joseph Academy, Mariam Nagar. The question is how to overcome with the scolding and sarcastic remarks which we get from our parents. Now, as a parents, my request to you, please make your family environment very joyful and delightful, and see that, because see, we are in nuclear families these days. Children, they look up to us. When we are parenting, as Dr. Abhijit, one of his slides showed negative parenting and positive parenting, it's like the parenting style has changed with the change in family structures. So I will advise all the parents and all the elders, see, we all are parents as such, so that we can be by their side all the time instead of doing that helicopter parenting and monitoring them and telling them what to do, what not to do. Make them realize, make them a part of the family decisions, family, the planning of schedules, which Dr. Abhijit has just mentioned. Each and every person should know their likes and dislikes, and design your family time in such a way that it appeals to everyone. And yes, have fun activities, indoor exercises together. Spend as much time. You will not get this time once lockdown is over. Your children will again be out, and the moment they pass class 12, they'll move out somewhere else for higher education. And children, then they hardly come back. They settle in new places with their careers. So, this is something, take it as a gift from God. Love your children as much as you can with all the limitations of your family discipline. I'm not saying just engage, but be with their side as partners, as friends, as guides. Please do not scold your children, it disheartens them. The world is such, the children are already facing so much of negativity around. So please love them as much as you can. Next question from St. Mary's Convent School. Monica Singh Rajawat, parents of class 1, is asking, how can I give my son a school like environment by staying at home and be able to make him more and more self reliant? So, yes, sister, over to you. St. Mary's School, Mariam Nagar.
Okay. They can follow the timetable given by the school and follow the activities, given activities by the teachers, and make videos and be with children. That is very important. Love them.
So, okay, thank you, sister. With this, I will say you can enjoy life and be healthy at the same time. And you are never too fat to exercise. So just look at the mirror. That is your competition. If you have put on extra kilos during this lockdown, choice is yours. Which heart do you want? To lose weight or to continue with that overweight? So, choice is completely yours. I wish you a smarter future, a healthier you, and may God bless us all. Thank you, everyone, for being there in today's webinar. Thank you so much, all of you.